Hey everybody, it's me. I want to talk about parental estrangement when it comes to grandchildren. I am a mom of two adult daughters, both of whom are disconnected. My eldest daughter is off doing her thing, and as far as I know, my youngest daughter has 4 children. Now, since it's been 13 years and her children are all under the age of 10, I do not know them and they do not know me. In Wisconsin, we do not have grandparents' rights unless you have an established relationship with your grandkids. So, therefore, I am and have never attempted to reach out. I did crochet blankets years ago and send toys, and they were all returned with a do not contact letter, and that's just the way it went. And so, even though I'm a grandma, I have not had the opportunity to meet my grandchildren yet. So, therefore, I had to move on with my life. And a lot of people say, I want to see my grandkids. I have rights. I'm a grandma. Well, certain states don't agree with us. And second of all, I want to really put a spin on it. Let's just say, my grandkids don't know me, so to them, I am a stranger. And if I was walking down the street and I saw them, if I approached them and I said, hey, I'm your grandma, that would scare them to the point where they would probably think I'm a crazy person. And the last thing your grandchildren need is to think that you are unstable. And if you don't heed the wishes of your son or daughter and stay away, the courts can find you unstable and never allow you visitation with your grandkids. Fighting for your rights, it's an uphill battle. A lot of us don't have the financial means to do so. And so what do? I always suggest create a memory box for your grandkids. And if you meet them before you pass or vice versa, it's something you can leave for them. Leave them your legacy. Leave them, record yourself. I have YouTube videos so they can see me on YouTube. So the thing is whether we like it or not, our grandchildren don't belong to us. They belong to our children. And as their parents, our children have the right to do whatever they want with their children. And even though it sounds mean, and even though it's incredibly cruel to keep a loving grandparent from a grandchild, whether we like it or not, that's their right. And to those of us who have met our grandchildren who have had them ripped out of our arms, I am so very sorry. I can't even imagine. Whatever it takes, gain the strength, create memory boxes. If you can fight for them and you want to, go ahead. But what if, when you do a visitation, they're being filled with some really negative and hostile things about you, and you end up not really having the most pleasant of visits? So you have to remember that as well. So I just want to say I'm so sorry to those, not just including myself, but those of us who are not given the opportunity to meet our grandkids. And although it's their right and it doesn't seem fair, life does go on, and hopefully someday they will find us and ask us questions, and we can just start from that day forward. So that's all I wanted to talk about, and I'll be back.